That's me en route to Glencoe. I just finished work and it just came straight out and it's absolutely peeing it down with rain. So I've just stopped at Lagangarbh right now and I'm just going to get changed because I've still my work clothes here. Right, that's me still on my way to Glencoe. So on the A82, it appears to be an accident or something up ahead. A lot of sirens. I was only taking back a couple of cop cars and ambulance on the way up, so I'm guessing it's an accident. There's always an accident on this road at some point, so just chilling out now, listening to a couple of podcasts, relaxing, so nothing else I can really do apart from turning back, but I'm not going to do that.
A few moments later.
So that's me still stuck here, not really moved, so it's been about 40 minutes, so just got to see what happens. Might try and grab a little bit of sleep, but the rain's went off, that's a good thing, see what happens. That's me here, as you can see, and the sky is pretty cloudy. It's dry at least. The plan is, according to the Met Office, the sky is supposed to clear about 3 AM. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a place to sleep for tonight, and I'm going to set up camp, and I'm going to set my alarm for 3 and check the skies and make a call from there. But saying that, sunrise is supposed to be nice tomorrow. Right, that's the bed set up. I just still can't get over how long it took me to get up here this evening. It was over 4 hours for 80 miles. That accident just ate into so much time. That's the bed set up for this evening anyway. So there we are. The blinds are on. I've got a decent sleeping bag for this evening. So the temperature's actually due to drop to -3 tonight, so this sleeping bag's actually rated for -10. And I'm going to sleep dressed as well, so I should be okay. But my idea is I'm going to set my alarm for about 3 o'clock, 3:30 maybe. Try and get some astrophotography if I can. If not, I'll be here for sunrise. So let's get to bed. Right, I forgot to mention there as well. When I was parked up in that queue for a couple of hours, I was speaking to some random people. Spoke to police. It was an accident. I was only about 20 cars behind. Apparently no one was seriously hurt. It just 2 cars went off the road at quite a bad bend. People were taken to hospital, minor injuries, so at least that's some good news. It could always be a lot worse, especially on these roads. It's dark and icy. But that's it, guys. Good night. Morning. Oh, God, I slept so well last night. I did set my alarm for 4 o'clock. But I just looked out the window and it was still cloudy. I just went back to sleep. So it's 6:30 and sunrise is due about 7. Let's get up and get some photography done. Just pulled out the side of the road. I've actually slept here before once, not long ago. The time I got up here last night, it was pitch black, nothing was happening in the sky, and I was pretty tired, so I just slept there. It's okay. Got a decent sleep, to be honest. But let's go and set the camera up and get some photos. Oh, this is well beautiful this morning. I think the temperature's like -3, so it's not too bad. It's a bit chilly last night. I was quite wrapped up in that car, so got a decent sleeping bag, so I was okay. So the light's just going to come up here, light up the mountains, little house, this area. It's worse coming up last night. She was actually up here in October time. The landscape's completely different with snow. It wasn't as cold. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to head down there, and from there get a light coming up. So head down here first and see what we can get photo wise. Actually, last time I was here, you could quite easily get over there, but obviously there's been quite a bit of rain. I set a camera up here. And here we are, camera's set up. Going for, look at this, eh? Wow, first photo of the day. That's looking really good, so once that's edited I'll post that on screen right now. But in the meantime, just look at this. Tell me that's not beautiful. Just makes it worthwhile coming up here. Especially that hassle last night getting here. Must admit I was quite disappointed the time I got here and now, and just look at this. This is what I came for. Makes it all worthwhile. Just getting up early, leaving after work. Makes it all worthwhile. Just disappointed I didn't get an astrophotography last night, but I think this is going to make up for it this morning. So what I might actually do is try and get a plano from here, just along here, and just get that whole mountain in as well. Should be pretty cool, so let's give it a go. What I'll do, I'll stitch them together in Lightroom, post the finished result once it's done. You got to move the camera up slightly, get a slightly different angle, which I think's working pretty well. Right, once that's edited, I'll post that as well. Just going to get some drone video. The hyperlapse actually looks pretty good. It's like the sun just starts hitting it. Wow. Right, I'm going to get some drone video and I'll post that as well. I'm just getting some more from this angle. Which, checking the back of camera, looking really good, so I'll post an edited result right now. But in the meantime, I'm going to start heading down a little bit, get some different angles, working my way up. But nice. I'm glad I did this now. I was getting a bit annoyed last night, but it's kind of worked out pretty good. So let's go and enjoy. Might have guessed I didn't get very far, and I'm just literally face on. You see the camera just there, looking pretty good. So if that's decent, I'll post that one as well. But it's looking pretty good in the back of the camera. Well, it's starting to heat up a little bit. When that sun hits, it's quite nice. There we go again. I didn't get too far. I just came from up there. But straight on again, look at this. Look at that. Let's dial in the settings slightly. Right, so I like that one, so once that's edited, I will post it. Just going back to the bit I was at there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a panel, which I don't know why. Oh, this is going to be ideal. So that's a HDR panel. So once that's edited, I'll post that on here as well. But that should be pretty cool. Let's move on down. Funny story actually. Maybe about 3 years ago or so. It was actually September. I was actually here, and I had my wellies on, and I was in the water, and it was sunset. So I was just taking some photographs from different angles, quite enjoying myself. And I started chatting to this woman. She was probably just see one of these rocks just here. She was standing here on one of these rocks, just flip flops on. It was actually pretty cold. Turns out she was American. I forget where she was from, but apparently she met some guy off internet from Glasgow. So she came over to visit him. Lasted less than 12 hours. We couldn't spend any time together. I don't know what she was expecting. I think it's the Postle Park as well in Glasgow. She just maxed her credit card out, hired a car, travelled the length and breadth of Scotland. She sounded like she had a blast, and that night she was travelling back to Glasgow Airport to get a flight the next morning. Remember, she was asking me how far is Glasgow Airport from here, and I was like, geez. But her flight wasn't until early the next day, so I think she was just sleeping in the car overnight at the airport. She had quite a good time, I think, from her time here. I think I've actually got a photograph of her standing on the rock. If I have, I'll post that. Wasn't it the best photograph I remember? I'll post it anyway, just a story for up here. Quite like the way our bridge is looking with the light. I'll just try and get a couple of shots. To be honest, I'm not too sure how well it's going to work out, that one, but I'll post it anyway. Oh, this ice is a bit slippy. Kind of liking that bit there. That's looking pretty good. I'll post that once it's edited. Kind of liking that bit there. That's looking pretty good. I'll post that once it's edited. I was just checking the weather from last night. It was actually -5 last night. I was actually feeling a bit chilly, but see, I was well wrapped up. It's a different kind of cold up here. It pierces you. Well, it might be interesting just up here. Get another shot. Oh, aye. That's looking good. I'm just dialing the settings slightly. And I like that one, so I'll post that as well once it's edited. But let's head on up a little bit. Gotta be careful with this ice. It's actually starting to get a bit busier now up here. Get these photographs and maybe have a coffee, some breakfast. Didn't eat much last night. Time I got here, I just couldn't be bothered. I was pretty tired. Had 2 cans of tuna, which I ate off camera, which probably not the best dinner, but filled the hole, as you say. But have some porridge. Got some porridge to do. So have that with some coffee and see where else the day takes us. But in the meantime, let's just get going. Got a bench in the background just there. It's pretty cool. Once that's edited, I'll post that and let you guys see. just heading back to the car. I was going to go up the Devil's Staircase a little bit, but I just spotted something pretty cool. I'm just heading down to it now. Look at this. I've been up here 100 times and I haven't even noticed this. Right in front of my face. It's a car park just up there. Just there. Capturing that down there. That's looking okay. Aye, if the photograph's any decent, I will post that right now. But just look. Yeah, I must have been here about 20 times in my lifetime. Never seen that once. Amazing. Right, I'm just going to head up here a little bit. You've seen my video from October as it came up here. It's a nice little bit for photographs, but it's going to look even better with snow in the mountains. So just watch your step first of all and head on up. Right, that's me at a spot I was speaking about. So you can see here, look, got a bridge, mountain, little cottage. It's got everything in it you could ever want. Look at this. Getting a shot. Actually looking fantastic in the back of the camera, so once I've edited that I'll post that as well. Wow, just look at this place. Just take a minute to take it in. It is so beautiful. And it's just looking so good now. And there's such a difference in the weather compared to last night. It's just amazing. I love it up here. Right guys, I'm going to call the video here. Thank you for watching and I appreciate it. Sorry the video didn't go quite to plan. Just that accident last night and on the road up. It couldn't be helped. Glad to hear there was no fatalities and nobody was hurt badly. So that's the main thing. But my idea was do some exploring up here last night, do some astrophotography. Honest, by the time I got here, it's absolutely knackered. It's about 4.5 hours to get up here, where it would normally take me about 1 and a bit. Spring coming in, and you know what that means? Lighter nights, so there's going to be loads of opportunity to come up here and elsewhere in the country. But in the meantime guys, that's me heading back to the car, and thank you for watching, I appreciate it, and thank you for our subscribers, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.